ethics matter, and ethics matter more than party. So we were talking off the air during the commercial break about how there are people who say, well, the lesser of two evils is still evil, which is true. And there are people who watch our program and are kind of, some of them are excited, some of them are bewildered that I beat up on Republicans as much or more than I beat up on Democrats. Now, I want to go through this step by step, and then we're going to take a look at these two ladies. If you are put in a situation where you can vote, and your vote for this person results, this is hypothetical, results in 50 people being killed. Your vote for this person results in 10 people being killed. If you vote for this person, you're doing it to save the 40 lives, okay? So intent matters. Now, some people will say, you voted to kill 10 people. No, I voted to save 40 people. And you're doing it to mitigate the causes of evil. And Christian theology permits this. Ancient Christian theology, 2,000-year-old Christian theology permits this. There are people in the American body politic who are devout Christians, some of whom are my friends, some of whom love the Lord very much, who say, no, you can never, never, never vote for someone who would kill anyone. And so I've created this scenario where I say, all right, look, you're with someone who's got you and your children, all of your kids captive. And he says, do this, the thing is not in itself unethical, and I'm going to let all of your kids go except one. But if you won't do this, then I'm going to kill all your kids. Well, are you going to kill the one? Yes, but I'll let the other ones go. And then the person says, well, then I won't do it. Well, then all your kids are dead. So the person, are you following it? That if you make this choice, all your children are dead. If you make this choice, then only one are dead. Like the movie Sophie's Choice, she wouldn't make the decision, and then ultimately both of her children died. So the goal as a dad at that point would not be to have one of my children dead. The goal would be to have all of my children alive except for that one and me. Do you understand? Intent matters. But we're way ahead of ourselves in that discussion, because most people in America, most people on the evangelical right or the Catholic right who are diehard Republicans are unfortunately sometimes more loyal to the party than they are to the ethics of their Christianity. All right? And we've got to remember that righteousness and justice come first. And if you've got somebody who is a Republican and you're a supporter of the Republican Party, but that Republican wants to kill babies or have same-gender weddings or fund Planned Parenthood, then that person is just as much an enemy as a Democrat who wants to do all those things, ethically, okay? Jesus said, I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. And a man's enemies will be those of his own household. I have come to set a mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law. And he went on and discussed all those family dynamics based upon faith and ethics. So take a look at these two ladies, all right? The presumed winner tonight in West Virginia is Shelley Moore Capito. The presumed winner tonight in Iowa is Joni Ernst. Joni Ernst saw combat. She's a combat vet, okay? And she is a diehard pro-lifer, barely willing to say that a woman can have her child killed in order to save her life, which would be like a tubal pregnancy, all right? That's never been illegal. It will always be legal, okay? But she is uncompromising on life. And look at her closely. This lady could be our president one day. She is bright enough, articulate enough, young enough, where she could be the Republican nominee. Just keep an eye on her future, okay? And then look at Shelley Moore Capito. She gets a 30% rating from NARAL and a 55% rating from National Right to Life. NARAL is the National Abortion Rights Action League, okay? So she, like McConnell, is a squish, okay? She's a pillar of jello. She's a pro-abort. She's not a pro-lifer. The only reason that National Right to Life gives her 55% is because on the bills that she did get a chance to vote on when she was in the U.S. House of Representatives, she voted usually for the right bill, but not always. For example, she voted yes to expand research on embryonic stem cell lines. She voted yes on allowing human embryonic stem cell research. I lived in her district in West Virginia before we moved there. She made it clear that she would not defund Planned Parenthood. All right? Ethically, she's not our ally when it comes to human life, when it comes to babies. But she did get it right some of the time. All right? So National Right to Life gives her 55. NARAL gives her 30. This is somebody who's playing both sides against the middle. She's not the same type of person as Johnny Ernst. All right? So we have to rally behind people like hopefully soon to be Senator Ernst, and we have to do what we can to get rid of people like Capito and get her out in the next primary 6 years from now. Because we want people who will not just sing our song, we want people who will fight for the lives of the innocent, fight for marriage as it is internationally, or rather universally, ethically understood, and who will get rid of the tin pot tyrant federal judges that are destroying this country. All right? We need a blueprint for victory, for ethics and for righteousness and justice, not just a blueprint for yawn the Republicans to control both houses. Been there, done that. Helped us get into the mess we're in. We have put together what we call an online university for you. Now that's a highfalutin way of saying that we have a pretty significant library of material, books, tapes, videos that are there for you for free. Why are we doing this? Because America is desperate for new leaders, and because this material could help you to become the leader that you and God want you to be. Check it out and enjoy it.